Good evening, welcome in. Hello, Sir Jet, Mamba, the greatest knight, Residon. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Sean. What event? I just didn't bother to change the title on YouTube. I didn't change the title on any of them. So it just is what it is. It just happens to be different on the other platforms. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. We're gonna do some legends and we might grind out some clan games. We'll see. Need to work on like Town Hall 10 and stuff like that. We do actually have an event technically, so it's not entirely wrong. We've got the Splash Bash going on. So I guess this would be the event that I was referring to. But hope everybody's had a good weekend. Can't believe it's almost over already. That's depressing. But here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Yes, the doggo is here. Alright. Hello, not Alix. I probably butchered your name, I apologize, but welcome in. Hello, Shamim. How's everybody doing today? Alright, let's get after it. So today's the last day of the Legends League, the Legends season, so it doesn't really matter too much. The main thing is I do want to get my other account back into Legends and ready for tomorrow. Since the new season starts, I'd like to try to do a push. Since we have the event troops out of the way. And do we still have the army camps? The pinatas or whatever they are? I don't remember if we still have those or not. Is Heroic Torch a bad equipment? I don't know. It is too early to tell. I doubt hardly anybody's even upgraded it yet. What trophy do I end with? Probably not much more than what we have now. Sore feet from walking around all weekend. Nice. I'm not doing too bad. Is this my main? Yes, this is my main account. It is 100% done except for equipment, so I guess technically 99% done. Because we do still have equipments to do, especially with the new one. I haven't done much with that one. We got a few things to do with the Warden's equipment. Other than that, though, we're pretty much done. Yeah, it's literally just Warden equipments, huh? Alright. So those will get done eventually. Alright, I need to pull up my other account so I can donate to myself. And then we also get started, because I don't have any raid medals. Actually, do I have a clan castle cake? That would make things a lot easier. Okay, that's not what I meant. See, that's why people don't use the news tab. Did you see how long it took there to load? It didn't even load in before I realized what I did wrong and closed it. They gotta fix that. Angry Bones. Somebody said there was a challenge with Super Hog Riders. I don't think this is it. This is just a Control Your Hero challenge. So I have no idea what guy was talking about. Alright. Hey, guy hit me up with the troops. I appreciate that. Let me see. Yeah, I was looking for the event thing. We should have another cake unless I used them all. We have the Mighty Morsel. I'm going to be honest, I probably will not even use those. No cakes left. That's a bummer. Alright. I'll just have to keep my account open so I can donate to myself. There we go. That'll be set off to the side. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get some Hog Riders going. Make sure everything's correct. Alright, here we go. It should probably be a pretty easy Legends Day. Let me also start prediction for those on Twitch. If anybody wants to mess around with those. We'll just do the regular one. This doesn't technically count as a Swiss cheese base, but it's close. Oh, we still have the stupid pinatas. How long are these lasting? Because if these are still going to be on for tomorrow, I think there was a little bit of overlap, actually. We talked about this last stream. So I think there is a little overlap. I'm not trophy pushing as long as those pinatas are there. It's a waste of time. I guess I could just do my attacks. It's not really that big of a deal. The reason it's a waste of time, I know it mostly just helps your army anyway. But if I were to do like a legitimate push and then try to show it off, People will be like, oh, you only got this far because the troops in the army camps helped you out. It kind of nullifies things. I'm not going to worry about it, though. It's only going to be here for a little bit. Alright, let's get over here. Set that funnel. Wallbreaker makes it. Cool. Drop that earthquake in. King's making his way in. It's good. The queen, however, is not exactly cooperating. There we go. That log launcher with the king ability took down the town hall, which is really nice. I kind of wasted the rage, actually, because of that. I got too much value with the push. What a weird problem to have. Pop that ability, keep everything protected here. What's next? So, is there anybody in the chat who has been watching the World Championship qualifiers this weekend? I don't bother watching it because I'm not allowed to stream it, so not really a whole lot of reason for me to watch it other than keeping up with what's going on. But I got other things to do. So, but if anybody has been watching it, any surprising teams that are making it to the next stage, or do we even know that much yet? Any surprising teams that are eliminated, we would know that. Hopefully Navi's still in it, hopefully Vadic's still in it. Those are the main two I'd like to see make a good push for the golden tickets. Vadic made it, Navi did not make it. Oof. Man. Navi one-starred and got eliminated last second. Jeez, that's brutal. So Navi have one last chance. And it's literally the last chance qualifier. So, actually no, they have two chances still, technically. It depends on how the points work out, though. I don't know if they can make it on points if they don't make it this weekend. So it probably is just the last chance qualifier for them. Because the other teams that are in the points leaderboard are going to get an opportunity to get more points this weekend. I think only Badzinger is probably ahead of Navi on points then if they made it through. I don't know if they made it through or not. Sulav, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Elevate, Dizzy, Carry, Electros, J.O. I haven't seen that team name in a while. J-Off is actually still playing and they made it to the final weekend? That's crazy. Vatican Synchronic. I'm surprised Synchronic made it. If Vadic makes top 4, they will steal last chance. If they don't, Navi gets it. You mean for the points? Because there's... The points and the last chance are two different things. Gotcha. Alright. So Navi, you're hoping Vadic win this golden ticket and then they should be up for points, right? Yeah, because I don't think anybody else who's listed there would be ahead of Navi on points. Except for the ones that already have golden tickets. Okay. Well, there's hope then. So then we're really cheering for Vadic this weekend. So that those two teams can get their golden tickets. I don't know what's up with Navi. I haven't really been watching them lately. I don't know if they're just not playing well or if they just keep getting really unlucky. Because Navi's not making it to the things that I've been streaming. Vadic need to finish at least second to get the golden ticket through the leaderboard. Well, what we're saying is we want Vadic to get the golden ticket so that Navi gets the golden ticket through the leaderboard. Badzinger threw hard. That's not, like, super surprising, though. I mean, they had moments where they played really well, but if you look at their entire year's worth of work, how often did we really see them in the later part of the qualifiers? Not super often. They were in the lead in points. Yeah, that's a bummer for them, though. They were looking really good here lately. Who's winning the World Championships? Once we know for sure who all the golden ticket teams are, I think we'll definitely do some breakdowns and do some predictions. I might even do like a little prediction competition with some prizes on the line. We'll have to see. Elevate's a monster right now? Yeah, Elevate's been killing it. Wish you could see how many points Electros has. They could overtake Navi and Vatic, maybe. I doubt that. I'm pretty sure, isn't the points leaderboard in here? We'll see if we can find it. I'm not sure if it is or not. This is the golden ticket winners. Let's see. Just hoping they had a little leaderboard. No? You'd think they'd have all that information listed in here somewhere. This isn't going to be it either. They actually made it to final, you remember, because the team got disqualified. I see. Elevate keeps winning the golden ticket and it goes to second place. True. Was that the link, Sandy? The links get automatically deleted. I don't even get to see them on my auto mod stuff. They're just immediately deleted. If you want to whisper it to me, I can bring it up. This is from last season, isn't it? I don't even know what this is. Let's see what it says for monthly finals. It's not going to show anything. So they don't like putting out what teams made it to the monthly finals because they're still going to do their disqualifications. ClashPulse.com. My browser doesn't like that link, and I've never heard of that website, so I'm not going to go to it. Do we have like an official leaderboard instead of through a third party? Probably not. Actually, let me check the, let me check Twitter. I'm not trying to get a virus. Let's see. Clash of Clans Esports, Twitter. That's the ladder leaderboard. Do we have a points leaderboard? Ladder, golden ticket, ladder. Come on, guys. They really make you fight for this information, huh? If I don't see it soon, I'm gonna give up. Bracket. Points leaderboard. I found it. That's large. Let me try to fix that. So this is as of the end of July. So this should be pretty much current. So obviously Elevate, Dizzy, Tribe have their golden tickets. Only Bads was ahead of Navi. Wouldn't they stay ahead of Navi though? Since Navi didn't make it? Or does Navi get points for this weekend? Because I thought the points were only for finals weekend. Which, if that's the case, then Navi can't win it on points. They would have to win it in the last chance qualifier. Navi got 2 points. That's not going to be enough to help them out. So yeah, it looks like only Badzinger are set up to win it on points. So they'll get a golden ticket most likely. Where's Vatic at? There they are. Oh yeah, I'd say that's the most likely outcome is only Badzinger gets a golden ticket. Does 4th place get a golden ticket? Whoever has the most points gets a golden ticket. If they don't already have one. So obviously the top 3. So number 4 could easily be another golden ticket winner. Then the golden ticket goes to 5th place. So it's not about who's in 4th place. It's about who has the most points without a ticket. Oh, 20. Okay. So then Navi is in, they are ahead of Madzinger then. Gotcha. Vatic need to be in the top 3. Because... Are you saying there are 2 other golden ticket winners? Let me scroll back up to the list of teams that were in it. Also, keep that list of teams with a grain of salt, because we don't know who's going to get disqualified before next weekend. Because Supercell still has to do their ban checks. So some of those teams could get knocked out. So we have Elevate, Dizzy, Carry. There's 3. Vatic, Synchronic. So Vatic needs to get 4th place in this upcoming weekend. Well, that would be assuming Elevate, Dizzy, and Carry got the top 3 spots. So 4th place if those 3 made it to the top 3. It really just depends on how the weekend shakes out. But yeah, there are 3 other teams in there that have golden tickets. You're spreading misinfo? What was misinfo? Vatic need to be in top 3. 4th spot doesn't get them a ticket. I don't know what you're talking about, Nagesh. I'm gonna be honest. I guess there will be a whole lot of wait and see, because it seems like y'all don't really know what you're talking about. So we'll see what happens. Alright, let's do another attack. This will be for the channel points. That's alright, I need to get myself troops. You think he's talking about the points? Well, for the points, again, it doesn't matter what spot you're in. You just have to have the most points without a golden ticket. It doesn't matter which spot. 3rd, 4th, 5th, doesn't matter. They just have to be on top. Did I request? I did not. So it does higher spot, more points. So do you understand what I say when I say the highest amount of points? You're literally saying the same thing and telling me I'm wrong. I don't... Whatever. Let's do an attack. Here we go. Oh, a Swiss cheese base. This one's for the channel points, by the way. Here we go. We'll stick the RC in a hole. We'll put her right there. Invis down. We're just gonna back to back. That was a little too slow. My reaction time's a little rusty. But we got it. Fox survives. We'll go from... Let's go from the left side here. Do. That should be fine. I don't think I need a headhunter for that king. There we go. Easy peasy. How do Legends have these bases? Even Titan 1 has decent bases? It's because people, a lot of people in low Legends just don't even set their base. I don't know if they don't, like, realize that they need to set a base for Legends League. I'd say that's probably, like, the biggest culprit and the biggest reason. People just aren't aware. It's the super casual players. They push up to 5,000 trophies and then they hit join Legend League and that's it. And they're like, what's this? Why do I only have 8 attacks? What's going on? I mean, to be fair, I'm asking that same question. Supercell, why do we still only have 8 attacks? Come on now. Also, this is just so overkill. I'm hoping that the Legends League rework is a big, big priority for Supercell. Like, they gotta get it fixed. They should have had it fixed a while ago. Hello, Elfie. Welcome in. Hello, H2K. You finally got back into Clash. Welcome back. Town Hall 18 better be good. You're so done with Root Rider every attack. Yeah, it's a little annoying that they, you know, took a couple of years and didn't balance the troops. But I will say, they announced the change for the Spring Trap, and what else was it? I don't remember now. Spring Trap and something else. Why am I blanking? But the Spring Trap change is going to be nice because it'll at least help a little bit against Root Rider attacks. Whereas before, Spring Traps were essentially useless. They might throw some Valkyries off the map, but other than that, they didn't really help defend against Roots. Carry Esports won against Na'Vi, even with 2 attacks at the same time. They got a warning, not a penalty. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. They usually get a warning first. In most cases. Shoot, what was the other thing they changed? We'll pull this up and look at it too. Or they didn't change it yet. I should be careful with my wording. Oh, that's right. They got rid of the Town Hall weapon levels, which I thought was kind of interesting. Yo, we got Salita with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Cell. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, 4Lux. Hi, my name is Daz. Hello, hello. Herclies, welcome in. W raid, I agree. Let's do a little shout out here. Also, let's pay out the channel points. Start another prediction. There you go. What is this scenery? This is... I don't remember what it was called. Where's my town hall? It'll tell us. That's the wrong button. The High Seas scenery. That's the one. That's the one. Nagesh beat me to it. Thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, the boat scenery. That's its new name. It's the boat scenery. I like that. Simpler. Hercules, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, they're changing Spring Traps. They're taking away the Town Hall weapon levels. Which, that's going to have the biggest impact for Town Hall 12. That's the only spot where I don't really like that change. Because when you're a fresh Town Hall 12, you don't... If you're attacking other Town Hall 12s that are at about your level, you don't have to worry about the Giga Bomb yet. Until you start hitting maxed out Town Hall 12s. Now, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. You'll just have to kind of get used to the new... the new style of Town Hall a little bit faster, is all. But it was a nice progression that they had before the change, which is coming. Hello, Landons. Welcome in. It's one of the best non-legendary scenery. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like it. I like it. Alright, let's get troops. I already requested, I think. It almost makes me want to buy a gold pass to get rid of my request timer, but... $6 to get rid of a request timer is kind of a waste of money. Even though I'm spending gems to do it anyway. They need to fix the gold pass. Speaking of things that need fixed. The gold pass doesn't have very good value anymore. Mainly for those of us who are maxed out. Alright, let's do it a hit. If you're on Twitch, the channel points are not for this attack. They are for the attack afterwards. You're gonna lurk? Sounds good. Here we go. Where they have a lot of decorations scattered across the base to hurt your eyes. Yes, apparently they're actually going to be fixing that, which I think is incredibly good news. The way they're going to fix it is they're going to put an option in settings to turn on or off decorations. So, if that's what they do, I will permanently have decorations turned off. On all accounts. I'm not a fan of decorations, and I think they're really annoying when I'm trying to do a war attack or a legends attack. Not against these types of bases. These bases are cake. Wouldn't matter how many decorations they have. But when I hit an actual base that's maxed out, then it becomes incredibly annoying. Alright, there's that. Let's go... Let's go over here. I think that's fine. There we go. Alright. Last season scenery hurt your eyes? Oh, it was one of the futuristic sceneries, right? It was kind of flashy. For sure. Yeah, that funnel on the right side didn't quite do the trick there, but I guess the Kings got it. The Eddies will get the Town Hall anyway. Nice. Okay. Let's just hog the other side. There we go. Oh, all the heroes must be dead. I was wondering where my headhunters were going. They're gonna go help with cleanup. Also, I noticed today, because I had booked my hotel for Atlanta, which, by the way, if anybody else is going to Atlanta in a couple of months for Clash of Clans World Finals, let me know, because I'll be there. But I realized my hotel, I booked it for until that Sunday. Like, I'm supposed to actually leave the hotel that Sunday, so I might need to add another day to it. I need to actually check the schedule, because if the event ends early that day, then it kind of works out perfectly. I'll have to make sure I get that figured out. Let's see. Might be a hot take, but you actually like the free Clash-orama scenery over the paid one? I see. Let's say there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has personal preferences. I don't even remember. I was gonna buy the Clash-orama scenery, the paid one. I guess I still can. Oh, it's still here for a week? Okay. I still might then. I think they're both nice, but what I like about this one is how much it zooms out without being like a $40 scenery. I know the $40 sceneries zoom out way more, but this is still more than the typical scenery zooms out. I do think it's really nice. I haven't really looked at the other one, the free one. Let's check it out. I always lose my town hall. It never moves, but I can never find it. You could just camp in your car. That's true, I could. I am driving down, so it's definitely an option. Which I'm planning on... I mean, it's nothing too fancy, but it is a simple scenery. I think it looks nice for sure. It's a good free scenery. Me personally, I would rather have the paid one just because I like when there's a lot of stuff going on to look at. Keeps my mind distracted. Not that I need that. Where's my boat? It's almost time for spooky sceneries. Almost, not yet. What's my favorite scenery? I'd say this one is right now. But a close second would be the Egypt scenery. I'd say it's probably tied between those two. Because it's really nice. But I also really like spooky sceneries. I like the winter sceneries. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of bad ones, too. But again, it's a personal preference thing. They're not necessarily bad. It's not my cup of tea, but this one's really cool. I wish this one zoomed out like a $40 scenery. You love the snake one. I don't know if I have that one. I don't remember what it even looks like. I got the Hog Mountain scenery. Yeah, I think I skipped out on this, or this isn't it, is it? I don't think so. I don't think that's what you're talking about. I could be wrong. Alright, let's put the boat back on. Oh, it's the legendary one. I see, I see. Yeah, the legendary ones are cool, but man, they're pricey. Yeah, I didn't buy those. I kind of want one, but that's a lot of money to come off of for a scenery, too. Maybe if I have a creator code, I'll buy one. Did I not give myself troops? What am I doing? Let me make sure that I actually have a request up before I gem it again. I do not. This next attack is for the channel points. Here we go. We're halfway through already. That's crazy. Do they come back? I don't know. So typically the way it works is like sceneries and skins, Supercell brings them back 1 year after they were initially in the shop. So we'll have to figure out when those expensive sceneries were in the shop and then look for them after it's been a year. I feel like the first one, it's got to be close, right? Close to being a year. Also, this base is absolute hot dog water. This is terrible. But we'll take it. Come on, Fox, get in there. RC is getting distracted. Alright, we'll just pull her out of there. That's fine. Earthquake there. We can do a little poison here. Couldn't you use raid medals for CC? I could if I had any. That's what I usually do. I have no medals. I have no cake. I am a sad boy today, but tomorrow we'll have more because I did do my raids. Where's my... I was gonna say, where's my queen even at? I found her. She's there. Send in the headhunters. Actually, what heroes do we even have? Is it just the warden on the back end? I don't think we really need the headhunters that early. There we go. I was gonna stream yesterday, by the way, and I apologize that I didn't make it on, but my god, my allergies were absolutely killing me. They've been so bad this year, it's crazy. I want to go to an allergy doctor. I'm trying to find one that I can actually get to. But my allergies were really bad, and I took a Benadryl. And if you've ever taken a Benadryl, man, it just knocked me out. Benadryl's philosophy is you can't have allergies if you're not awake. I hate it. I was so mad about it last night that I threw the rest of my Benadryl in the trash. I will force myself to suffer before I take a Benadryl nap again. Because I didn't get to stream. I had the allergies all morning, and then I took the Benadryl at like, it was like 3 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to let this kick in, then we're going to hop on stream. I fell asleep, and I got up at like 7 or 8. I was so groggy, yesterday was a wash. You're farming gems for the anime champion skin in the shop. You're 900, 600 to go. Nice, best of luck. That's last season's anime skin, right? My goodness, there's a lot of skins in here that I didn't buy. Once upon a time, I bought every skin and scenery in the shop. It's been a while since I've done that. Like Town Hall 14, I think, is when I stopped doing that. Now I just buy them if I really like them. There's the Anime Warden. I actually kind of like this one. Any attack strategies you would suggest? Your Town Hall 16. For Town Hall 16, you can do pretty much anything that you really like. If you want to practice something that's going to carry over really well for Town Hall 17, Root Riders are solid. Dragon attacks are solid. Royal Champion Charge is a good way to go. Because Royal Champion Charge you can pair with almost anything and make it work really well. Hog Riders work pretty well if that's something you're interested in. There's probably some different smash attacks that would work. I don't actually see the anime RC. I must have skipped over. I don't have it. There's the anime queen. I guess I just don't get that one. Unless I do have it, I guess I might. I don't know. I didn't buy it on purpose. Check the champion skins in the hero hall. Yeah, we'll see if I have it. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, you can scroll further. Oh, I see, I see. So it shows you all the skins that you don't have. This is clever. Because then you can click on it and buy it, right? Why am I still not... Am I crazy? Are you talking about this one? That was a gold pass skin, right? I'm sure you're talking about the other one. Now I feel like... Oh... I found it! I found it! It was a gold pass skin. Hello from the greatest state of California. Hello, Omer. Welcome in. California as a place is... It's a fine place. The weather is great. The nature is amazing. The people... We'll leave it at that. It was towards the beginning. Yeah, I found it. I skipped over it a couple of times. But yeah, that one's pretty neat. I really like this one. And this one. What other ones? This one's sick. This is probably one of the best Halloween skins. Alright. What other really good ones does the RC have? The magic skin's pretty good. I mean, a lot of these are pretty decent. Some of them I don't really care for. I'd like to get this one. I think this one's really underrated. That's with the CWL medals. I'll probably buy this one at some point. The Dark Ages champion. The others... Meh. Meh. Alright. Was the last attack for the channel points or the next one? I don't even remember. I am too distracted. Close that one. Okay, the last attack was for that one. So we'll pay that out. We'll do another one. There we go. Next predictions live. Dragons plus quad clone Yeti Rage. That is definitely a way to go. I'd say it's one of the least efficient dragon attack strategies, though. Do I have to request again? Man, this is such a drag not having medals. And the fact that they didn't get rid of the Clan Castle wait time so that they could try to sell you a gold pass to make up for it is annoying. Also least efficient. What dragon attack would you suggest then? Well, right now the RC charge into dragons is the most efficient. If you don't like RC charge, I think Zap Dragon's probably a good way to go. I just don't like quad clone because it relies too much on being lucky. Or a lot of the times people just don't know where to put their spells. And I see a lot of people just spam their clone spells in places that don't make sense. I'll see what other dragon armies I might have in here. I don't know if I have any left over. I might have deleted them. I have 2 Yeti Smash armies. I don't know why that is. I guess one's just mass Yetis. We'll delete that. There's my dragon army, by the way. So that's the RC charge. I like to use the Ice Hound with the Ice Block. So you send that out in front of your dragons and basically make your Ice Hound or Lava Hounds hover above an air defense and tank the damage. You can either do it right at the start of the attack or like on the back end of the base. Either way is good. I don't have my other old dragon armies. I guess we could... If you look at my YouTube channel, I might have some on there as well. Just search dragon on my channel and see what pops up. Alright, let's do a hit. Is this a Town Hall 13? What the... Or no, sorry, Town Hall 15. Yeah. My bad. I mean, they might as well be about the same. This one's hardly a Town Hall 15. I see a lot of Town Hall 14 defenses. Well, it is what it is. The attack after this will be for the channel points. Here we go, Royal Champion making our way in. Let's go with the next invis. So, Supercell said Town Hall 18 is going to change some sort of mechanic to where attacking is quite a bit different than what it was at previous Town Hall levels. I'm very curious what they mean by that. Because change is good to a point, but it also is a little bit concerning. Because I don't want them to change it so much that it's not even recognizable anymore. I'm sure they wouldn't go that far with it. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what they meant. Like, we desperately need a meta change. The Root Riders have been dominant for too long. Way too long. And it just feels like there was no real attempt at nerfing them. Why did I use my CC here? That's such a waste. Anyway. What do you aim for with the RC charge? It depends. I have a video on that too. It's actually one of my more recent videos called the Basics of RC Charge, if you want to check that out. It goes over a few different attack strategies with RC Charge and what you're looking for, what the goals are, how to do it. Stuff like that. I figured we were going to unlock those stupid rocket ladies. Not that it's going to matter. I forgot I even have heal spells. There we go. GG. You joke about taking out the king, but there are some creators who call the king the best air defense in the game. I asked you a question I believe you didn't see. What did you ask? What is your trophy? It's so low, how are you neglecting attacking? Oh, why is my trophy so low? Because I don't attack. You kind of asked the question and answered the question yourself. Yeah, doing like not two, but attacking like 2 days out of the week is how you get down low. It's pretty easy, actually. Let's get more troops. This attack will be the one for the channel points. Do I plan on attacking a lot next season? Yes. So this season I started out trying to do a trophy push. But I missed a few days, and on top of that we had all this seasonal shenanigans going on. So we're going to retry it starting tomorrow. Nobody wants your 3K points? Did we? Oh yeah, we only had points on one side. Alright. We will reset the predictions on Twitch. So it'll go from this attack to the next attack. Which we have 3 left. Also, I was going to try to put my second account into Legends League today. But it is also out of raid medals, so we're not going to mess around with all this. Unless I have a clan castle cake. If we have a cake, that'll make the world a difference. Let me check. Do we have a cake? I do not. I do. I do have cake. Okay, never mind. We're good. We will push the second account into Legends tonight. I was going to say, we're not messing around with this requesting for troops BS. I did all that and I forgot to give myself anything. Whoops. And Ratty's been waiting for a poison spell. So let me try this again. Oh, you thought I was in low trophies because my base is bad? No, I got WBB bases. We're good on defenses. Somebody just gave me troops. I didn't see who it was, but I appreciate that. Here we go. Next one up. We're almost done. Cell raid. Yes, we did have a cell raid. Cell's the best. So Town Hall 16. I will not use my clan castle troops this time. We'll stop wasting them on bases that don't need them. Because getting clan castle troops is a hassle. We need to get the clan full of people, so maybe it's less of a hassle then. But we've only got like 20 people in the clan, so that makes it tricky too. Just gonna let her keep going. She's killing it. Can she actually get the town hall? How about that? That works. I wasn't actually planning on having her go that far, but we'll take it. Will not use the rage or the poison. We still have CC to deal with, but that's fine. We'll get to that when we get to it. I think I just lost my headhunters. Rip. They went down pretty quick. That's okay. We still have king and queen abilities too. For Town Hall 16. I wish it was like super unlikely to find lower town halls in Legends, even if you're in low Legends. It's just kind of annoying. Hey guy, welcome in. Appreciate you giving me troops. How many raids do I need? I think we have 2 attacks left. And then we're gonna switch to my other account, but my other account has Clan Castle Cake, so we're chilling on that one. I was here the other day and I shared the Discord, tried to join to be permanent in the clan, but couldn't join the Discord. Something wrong with it. I see. Well, we've been having people coming in and into the Discord, so I don't know why it wouldn't work for you. What was your Town Hall 11? Or, sorry, what was your Town Hall level? Omer? Oh, and I didn't use my troops there. So maybe one more attack, guy. I forgot we didn't use the CC. Saves me a few gems. Oh, I hate not having the clan capital medals. We're gonna use it here though. Let's see. Into the hole. Oh my goodness, the Tesla farm's there. Something that's interesting about that is Tesla farms actually are not meta anymore. That's an old base building meta. And the RC charge is a part of why that is. So if you buy a base and it has a Tesla farm, meaning all the Teslas in one spot, get your money back. Wizard there, king here. Wall break. Alright. Oh, I got Cookies and Ghosts joining up with this push. Oh. Get rid of that. And let's push the hogs in this side. Here. I mean, this isn't exactly a tricky base either. None of these have been. Town Hall full, 16 or 17. Didn't even pay attention to it. Well, if you want to join, go ahead and send a request in the clan. And then we can always get you hooked up on the Discord later. We'll get that figured out too. If you need our clan tag, I can post that for you. It's PL8L0VRU. After all these years, I have it memorized. I should have dropped the wizards in the hole. I didn't realize. I forgot it was there. Whoops. You're doing raids on Pokemon Go with 2 phones? Nice. Yeah, I should probably still do a few more of those G-Max raids. I'm still missing a few. I think I missed out on some that went away yesterday. Because the thing that I was looking at wasn't exactly accurate. Things that disappeared were things that I wasn't expecting to disappear. I forgot. I completely forgot we're doing clan games right now. That's annoying. We'll take that one. We should be able to get that done. I think we're on our last attack. Did we get points on the channel points this time? Oh, we're 50-50. Alright, this will be the one for the channel points. Done over 120 Eternatus. That's crazy. I've done 4. I did enough to basically finish out the pass. I'm not looking to max that thing though. That's so much. One more and you're done. I can't blame you. That's some grinding. Why didn't you take the other one for 1500 for using Super Hogs? I didn't even see it. Am I crazy? Oh. Oh, well, to be fair, it's five attacks. I've only got 1 attack left. So hopefully nobody steals that, and we'll grab it with the other account. Thank you again for the troops. Much appreciated. That'll be the last one. Let's do it. It's level 50, maxed out 2 moves. Dang. That's a lot of candy. Let's see. Oh, come on, Fox. Really? You're standing right on the edge of the invis. It's so annoying when that happens. There we go. We'll keep the Fox alive for now. Oops, I didn't really mean to do that. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Poison up these super minions. Speaking of things that are old base building meta, don't use super minions on defense anymore. That's old meta for defense. So super minions were mainly used as an anti-queen charge troop. Queen charge is no longer meta. So, yeah, super minions are no longer the best way to go. I actually need to finish working on a defensive CC video again. Because I don't think I've done one in a little while, so we're going to do an updated one. I want to have it posted on September 1st. Because those videos always do really well as soon as CWL comes around. So if we can capitalize on the CWL, we'll be in good shape. Let's just go straight from the top here. Come on, I'm trying to click on my stuff. It's not going. Oh god, it's throwing, actually. My buttons were not working. That's so annoying. This tablet's getting too old for this game. I tap and it doesn't react. Luckily, it's not a tough base, otherwise I'd probably be cooked. This would have been a fail. There we go. Got him. You just run Super Dragon? Super Dragon with an Ice Golem is a great combo for Town Hall 17. It can help with Root Riders. Oh, we didn't even finish the challenge. That's a bummer. There we go. Last attack is done. An easy, quick little 320. Not that it'll matter because tomorrow is a reset. Tomorrow the real push begins. Today's just a warm-up. Hey, you Red Devils, welcome in. What do you put in defense CC? There's a few good options. The Furnace is a really good defensive troop. I like to pair the Furnace with Rocket Balloon, Headhunter, Ice Golem. Because the Headhunter and the Rocket Balloon try to pull the poison away from the CC. And if you can get somebody to waste their poison not on the Furnace can actually do a lot of good damage. You can do triple Ice Golem with 2 balloons. You can do Ice Hound, Ice Golem. Those are good for slowing things down. You can do, I think it's 2 Ice Golems and 3 Rocket Balloons for more of a damaged CC. It's not entirely damaged, but it's like a mix of the two, damage and slowing things down. But yeah, I'll, like I said, I'll have a video up very soon about the best ones here, most recently. Regular dragons are trash. Don't put them in your CC, unless you're a low Town Hall level. Same for Electro Dragons. Inferno Dragons, meh. They can work. Not the best thing. Let's go to the other account real quick. Do some more attacks. All top Town Halls in your clan are just doing Dragons or E-Drag spammers. Dragons or Electro Dragons in the defensive clan castle? Yikes. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Does it also depend on your base layout? It can. It definitely can. But not to like a huge extent anymore. Alright. Here's the next account. We'll get this one into Legends tonight. We'll activate a cake and all that good stuff. Pretty much the same army. Thanks for all the help. My pleasure. Yeah, I'm always happy to talk about, especially defense. Ice Golems and Rocket Balloons? Oh, okay. That's much better. But yeah, I like talking about the defensive side of the game a lot. H2K, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Next attack. Let's do it. I guess technically first attack. We're going to be trying... Oh, let's do clan games. As much as it pains me to not hit that base. Because I want to get 20 trophies off of each attack. As a minimum. We'll take that. It's a little bit less, but it's fine. When you first started the game and the attack would be over as soon as a Valk comes out of the CC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there were some CCs, especially before the poison spell came out, that were just... They would ruin your day. The poison spell is such a game changer for defensive CC. It was a big bummer if you were a fan of defense. Alright, we get this whole left corner cleared out. That's good enough. So the plan for this upcoming Legends League season is to hit 6,000 trophies with this army. Or at least some version of this army, because there could be a point where I tweak the army. But the point is, people told me last season that I would not be able to hit 6,000 trophies with Super Hog Riders. I know it's doable, so I have to prove everybody wrong, and we will do it. So look at that log launcher. It's absolutely shredding that town hall. Barely still standing. 1 HP. Come on, get the town hall down. Come on, big guys. There you go. Perfect. Alright, good stuff. Couple of headhunters in the mix. Beautiful. Poison right there. You remember the Town Hall Valka days? Skelly Donut Town Hall was good times. Oh man, I miss Skelly Donut. Town Hall 16 and Town Hall 17 were so bad for competitive Clash. And I thought hard mode was going to be a good thing. It turned out to actually not be such a good thing for competitive Clash, which is a real shame. Which I think is the way that it was implemented more than anything. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll see Skelly Donut come back to Town Hall 18. We'll see Skelly Donut, Lalo, Queen Charge, all the greatest hits. How? Oh, you're asking how is hard mode bad for Clash Esports? Because they made hard mode so difficult and they nerfed the equipment so much that everybody's using basically the exact same army on every base. Like, people, they have to use certain armies, otherwise there's no chance of success. So we don't get to see Sinthe using Hog Riders anymore. We don't get to see people use Lalo anymore. It's all Root Riders or Dragons. Once in a while, we'll see, like, Rocket Balloon Fireball or Super Yetis, and that's about as far outside of the box as we get. I think they made it too difficult. But, you know, we'll see if they change it at all. They said that hard mode was still, like, a work in progress, but it's also been a long time since they've done any changes to it. Maybe they'll do changes after this qualifier. I don't know. I doubt it. Some said, why always use the same meta? Hard mode made us use it. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't give a whole lot of creative freedom. The other thing that they could do instead of making hard mode easier or changing hard mode is just rebalance all the troops for hard mode. I bet that they could do like an entirely different set of stats for all the troops in hard mode. It might be kind of a pain. I don't know how difficult that would be, but I would imagine that's something that's doable. I mean, they essentially did it for all the defenses, right? Because all the defenses do different amounts of damage in hard mode. I don't think it would be much more difficult than that to do it for the troops, but I'm not a game dev, so I'm just talking out of my rear end for that. But that would be something that'd be nice to see, is if they did, like, hard mode specific balances. Try to get Lalo back in the mix. We're not going to see Queen Charge. Queen Charge is dead for different reasons. But maybe Skelly Donut, more Hog Riders, things like that. You actually saw someone use super bowlers in 3-star? You forgot what war it was? Yeah, once in a while we do see something a little out of the ordinary and actually 3-star, but it doesn't happen. It's like probably 1 out of 1,000 attacks. How many people in your clan do Queen Charge Lalo in normal mode? None of them. But I don't think I've ever really been in a... I mean, outside of, like, WHF, I don't think I've ever been in a clan where people did that in regular attacks. People did in WHF, but that was a long time ago. That was, like, Town Hall 13. It's been a while. Super Bowlers did get a buff. Did they? I don't remember. Let's activate that Clan Castle cake. Was that the last round of balance changes that they got a buff? There we go. Nice. Here we go. Yes, Bowler's got a buff. Well, that's good. It'd be nice if we start seeing more of them, but I don't think we have been, right? I haven't been watching, to be fair. Aside from the finals that I've been streaming on the weekends, which we didn't have any this weekend. I was going to try to pick up some random matches, but there's probably no matches going on because of the World Championship qualifier stuff. I'm sure there were a few, but oh well. Tesla's pulling her off track. It's not ideal. Alright, we'll get that opened up. King ability, we'll get that whole area cleared out. We have CC still. King will pull it out, no big deal. And there we go. And the Prince is one of the most obnoxious heroes on defense. Which, that's another thing. Don't run, because we're talking about defensive meta, don't ever run the Grand Warden on defense. He's the worst hero on defense by far. It is literally not even close. That's why you never see the pro players running Grand Warden defense. Do I like the new crafted defenses? I do, actually. And I know I'm in the minority, but I really like the concept, the way they implemented it. And the reason I'm in the minority on that, the biggest reason is because I'm just, I'm someone who's actually spending time as a fully maxed player. Most people aren't in that same boat. Which is why most people don't like the temporary defense. Because by the time they get to it, there's got to be more content to do anyway. So I totally understand why people don't like it. A few Warden Walk rocket balloons and drags, but majority was still roots today in qualifiers. Gotcha. The fireball attacks, I think, are the most fun to watch right now, just because sometimes the fireball goes completely the wrong way and screws up the attack. And as bad as it is for the attacker, it's still hilarious. Speaking of fully max, I'm not fully... Excuse me. I'm not fully maxed on this account yet, but all I have left is temporary content. I might have a few things in the lab too, yeah. But that's not a big deal. So let's get a few things upgrading. Where's my temporary defense at? There it is. Let's get some of these going real quick before I forget. This one... Oops, shoot. We're out of elixir. There we go. We'll go with gold. That's fine for now. We'll do more later. You hope they do a defense hero ability? That'd be kind of crazy. Hey, Yolanda. Welcome in. Imagine attacking a warden and it throws a fireball at your army. Yeah, that'd be... That'd be hilarious. Imagine your army getting nuked by the fireball. You'd have to time your warden ability perfectly to block the damage. Your mini doesn't have to mess with the temporary stuff till it's maxed, so it gets maxed quicker. Yeah, I think that was kind of the idea as well behind it. But of course, people are upset that they don't get to do everything right now. It's just one of those things. You'll never make everybody happy. And they're going to make changes to it, too. So we'll see how they change things around. Oh, God, that emote. And with the foot licking. What's that other emote there around it? Oh, God, I forgot I can't click on messages on that chat. I see. I couldn't see it on the other screen very well. Alright, we'll grab more troops, so keep on rolling. I actually didn't buy the gold pass on my 2 main accounts this time. 17 trophies? No, we are looking for 20. And we'll take this one. Rhonda's been here for over a year and a half. Oops, I forgot I'm doing something. Well, there goes my fox. It's Rhonda's fault, making me read chat. Holding me hostage. There we go. I should switch to Root Rider so I don't have to pay any attention to what I'm actually doing. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Kind of just need to push the heroes from the top, so we'll do that. Didn't really funnel the other side, but whatever. It'll be alright. We'll send the hogs from the left. Blame. Yep, we blame Strake. I don't know if we'll ever see Strake pop around again or not. I'm sure he'll pop in randomly at some point. We gotta make sure that number's nice and high. Come on. Oh, what are the Yetis doing? Go back to the town hall. I guess the Yeti mites are still hitting the rage, so that works. Yeah, that's fine. Fire spinner. Not a big deal. That king's gonna be annoying, though. There we go. I can't remember the command to blame the guy that's never here. It's just exclamation blame, but it was on a cooldown because Rhonda just used it. Might have to change the blame command to Rhonda. I don't know. Also, I might have to do like a little moderator application soon. Because when we do the stream down to Atlanta, I'm going to need moderators in the chat because I won't be able to read chat while I'm driving. So I've been kind of thinking about that as well. We'll figure that out, though. We still have time. It's like, what, a month from now? Actually, 2 months from now. Yeah, 2 months. I'm ready, though. Rhonda for mod? We'll see. She gotta behave, though. Rhonda been acting up. I'm just kidding. Not likely. Alright, let's do it. I think Sir Jet's gonna be in the States at that time, so maybe he can have eyes on chat. I don't know how busy he's gonna be. Because he says that he's gonna go from Tennessee down to Georgia during that same time so that he can meet up with us at Worlds. So that'll be cool. Hopefully we can he can make that happen. We'll see. Sure. Not even really a base, it's just all the buildings kind of thrown together. Next invis, perfect. Well-behaved women never make history. Good quote. Isn't that like an actual quote from a famous person? I can't think of who it's from. But I'm pretty sure I've heard that somewhere. I should have angled that differently. Oh well. It's a good one though. Rage there, and here we go. Oh yeah, Guy, didn't you say there was a challenge with super hogs in the game? Did I miss it, or am I blind? Because I looked for it at the start of the stream and I didn't see it. Or were you talking about a friendly challenge? That could have been it too, I don't know. We should do the Control Your Heroes challenge. I don't usually waste my time, or I guess I should say spend my time trying to do video content on those challenges and stuff. Because by the time I can get around to actually doing a video, all the super creators have had their videos watched and nobody's looking for the videos anymore. That's been my experience anyway. So hopefully I can get super creator soon and I can actually have a little bit of a heads up to make those challenge videos. So it's like, what did we miss? I don't know how we missed that. Oh, you were talking about games points. I see, I see. Okay. See, I thought you meant like a challenge in the tab down here. Because I opened this up, I was like, there's no super hogs here. What are you talking about? This should be fairly easy, right? Well, those those ghosts died immediately. That's embarrassing. This is probably not how you do this. Don't try that at home. That's not what I meant to do either. We didn't need to watch that. Your aunt said that often she was a character. Sounds like you had a fun aunt. None of my aunts were fun. Bitter old ladies. Here we go. Oh, this is only 15 trophies. What am I doing? I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention. When you do Legends enough, you forget that when you're not in Legends, you can hit next and find a different base. So I get into this habit of just hitting whatever the first base is that pops up. Just on autopilot mode. There we go. Get over to that Orchard Tower. Yoink. Alrighty, I think we're good to here. My queen kind of went all the way up to the top. Maybe we can funnel her back down, maybe not. That's fine. Is what it is.
What are you?
Oh, God,
An idiot sandwich.
That's so loud. I don't know if that's loud for you guys. If it is, I might need to turn that down a smidge. Especially before we do a subathon. Which I still don't know exactly when we're going to do that. But it'll be relatively soon. Just kind of waiting on a few things. Once things fall into place, we'll be here. She was cool. Lost her about a month ago at 90 years old. Dang. At least she had a nice long life. Actually, I had an aunt that passed away, it was 2007. She wasn't very old. I think she was... I want to say she was in her, like, late 30s. But she was an amazing lady. But she had heart problems, and, heart just gave out one day. It is how it is. You'd complain that her kids, your cousins, wouldn't stop chasing you. If you stop running, they can't chase you. Wise words. You don't wear headphones? I used to, but I don't really anymore. I just kind of... I go headphoneless for the streams. I also do have these new headphones, which I was supposed to post that video about it like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't done it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Hopefully it's not too late. Hold on, let me check. I got my paper right here. See if I have a deadline. No deadline there. Well, I don't see a deadline, so, you know, I get to it when I get to it. I didn't delay it on purpose, alright? Like Taco Bell, guys. What? What about Taco Bell, guys? I think I might have missed something there. Alright, let's keep it rolling. I think we can get a new clan games thing, which is nice. Bomb towers, why not? And hopefully this time I remember not to hit a base with 15 trophies. Hey, off my meds, how's it going? 20 trophies, that's what we're looking for. That will want their headphones back? Oh yeah. I got these from Logitech, actually. They sent them to me for free. The only stipulation was I do a short video on them. Which, I tested them out, and they're pretty good headphones, like, legitimately. So I did do the video, I just need to upload it. The biggest reason I haven't uploaded it yet was because I wanted to have, like, a regular video as well. Because I didn't want to just upload an ad and nothing else. Because, I mean, doing ads is bad enough. I know people don't like that. So if I can have some regular content to go side by side, I think it'll lessen the blow a little bit of a little ad. I wish it was a paid ad, but the only payment that I get is the headphones. Which is fine. Gotta start somewhere, right? A little wall breaker that could. I wasn't sure if it was gonna make it. Open those walls. Come on, log launcher. Poor king. Actually, I can invis that poor king. Boom. There we go. Such a dramatic song for this attack. Sheesh. What's the model? They are... Logitech G522 Lightspeed. They are wireless. I need to get a replacement for these headphones. These were my main headphones for a while, but somebody, Archer, I'm not gonna name any names, Archer, yeah, you, somebody got caught up in the cord, because they're not wireless, and ripped them out of the computer. They still technically work, but the dongle, as you can see, is a little screwed up. It's not even like coming through. Yeah, there you can see how crooked it is. So it doesn't quite work the way it's supposed to. So I need to get these replaced. These are like $200 headphones, but they're super nice. But I don't use them now because they kind of don't work so great. But of course that's going to be something that takes some time to replace. I don't know if I could just get that piece fixed or not. I'll have to look at their website, see if they do stuff like that. Let's keep it going. Next 20 trophies. Who's blaming Archer? I'm blaming Archer. Bad dog. Bad doggy. He looks ashamed. At least... To be fair to Archer, at least those headphones were an accident. I'll fight you. Oh, we gotta give him a snack. At least those headphones were an accident. When he was little, he was actually a little terrorist. He chewed up so many things. Ooh, 27 trophies. Let me get this attack going and then we'll give the doggo his snacks. This is a good trophy pull. We're gonna push into the eagle. So we'll do RC over here. Do it quick. Okay, that's going. King should come back. Got the walls opened up. Beautiful. Those ones were way more offset than I intended. That's fine. Just need to heal into the back end and then we can do the snacks. Everything else will be down. Where's my... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, where's my RC? But I found her. Alright, that's good enough. Clash much? Archer! Sit. What do you say? What do you say? Oh, clumsy. Got fur on the floor. Need to clean the fur. No. Oh. Oh, I didn't make the webcam tall. That's my bad. Ugh. There we go. The Archer snacks have been delivered. I forgot to make the webcam tall. We'll do it next time. Thank you for the bits, Selena. I appreciate the bits. I like that emote too. Alrighty, we got our 27 trophies. Where are we actually at? 4765. We're getting up there. On our way to Legends. And then tomorrow we can start our Legends push. I think tomorrow we'll switch this account to Dragons. Your dog's name is Archer. Yeah, he's named after the TV show Archer. I don't know if you've seen that or not. If you haven't, it's one of the greatest TV shows of all time. But that is where he got his name. See, all these decorations are messing with my eyeballs. I didn't realize the RC was going to go up right there. It's good value. Okay. That's kind of an annoying corner. Just do it here. Alright, everybody can go inside now. I kind of missed on that earthquake. That was a bit of a whiff. That's fine. It's what the king ability is good for. Makes up for my mistakes. There's that. We still don't even have the Yetis yet. There they are. Let's not let my queen die. Oh my... Oh, okay. I thought I saved it for a moment. How wrong I was. I forgot we added this Slipknot song to the playlist. Comes out of nowhere. There we go. Swim in a tub full of snacks, he'd like that. Then he'd be looking like a tub. You pushed 2 accounts into Legends and did 2 personal bests. Nice, congrats. I'm hoping to do a personal best myself next season. I've never hit 6,000 trophies before. So that'll be the goal for next season. I wanted to do it when Sir Jet did our Legends League bot, but he's been a bit too busy to work on that, unfortunately. And it looks like he's going to be busy through October. Not bad for not pushing in 3+ years. Not bad at all. Selena has super cool emotes, does she? She does. I like the doggy emotes. They're pretty good. We need to get new emotes. Aside from the stupid lizard. I keep forgetting about the Bob Ross emote. It's there. I promise it exists. It's out there in this world. I just need to put it on. My research is empty. Oh, my lab? Yeah, I need to get elixir. Do we have any runes? Doesn't look like it. We'll build up some elixir. We'll get it. Actually, what do we have in here? Oh, we got a chest. Cool. Let's see what we get out of here. Legendary? No? Just an epic. Okay. Book of Fighting. Sure. Is there anything else we could collect? I don't think so. We don't really need that. Don't really need that. Don't really need that either. Stash that. And here we go. Hold on, did I get troops? It's a good thing I checked. Oh, I scrolled my chat. I was like, wait a minute. These are all old messages. Your other count was so close. 59.96. Oh man, 4 trophies. You'll do better when you catch your traps up. They're at all 14, 15 level. Oh man. Oh yeah, I probably can't. I don't know if I can talk about that. Never mind. Disregard. I was about to mention something that's happening. But look at me, I can keep secrets. Oh god. What was that invis? That was the biggest invis whiff of the decade. Okay, yeah, I could have seen that coming. That's what happens when you're only half paying attention to what's going on. Those Rocketeers are so annoying. I really wish that they would stop putting troops in the army camps. I don't care if they're helpful or defensive troops. Wait, where's the town hall at? I expected that to take a little bit more of an angle, to be honest. That was kind of weird. Also, I thought that spiky ball was going to go up top. This attack is just, it's something, that's for sure. It's already in the news tab. Is it? I'm actually curious. I'll check. I would be surprised. Like, it's not something that's restricted to super creators, and I haven't signed an NDA, so it's really probably not a big deal if I were to say something, but I think it's better just to err on the side of caution, regardless. There we go. We still managed to make it work. No work for the wizards. They can just hang out on the outside. There we go. You're in Legend, you should have an option to turn it off and have them be more balanced. Oh, the event stuff? Yeah, I absolutely agree. Leave event troops out of Legends and Wars, yeah. Yeah, any competitive aspect of the game should not have event troops. Because event troops, by design, are broken. Because if event troops are not broken, they're boring. And then the stuff with the army camps is just annoying. I don't want to deal with it. And I don't want them helping my army, either. That's also annoying. The best I can do, though, is I will provide Supercell with my feedback, and that's pretty much all I can do. That's not going to work with an RC charge. We'll take that one. That's a lot of camps, but at least I don't have to worry about clan games for a while. But the nice thing is, Judo has expressed basically the same opinion, and I know they're going to listen to Judo a lot more than me. So at least I can rest assured that they are listening to a creator that they actually care what he has to say. So that's good. Getting a little carried away there. Oh, oh, oh. Too much. Oh, both fire spitters are pointing to the right side. That's nice. That makes things a little easier. Sheesh. I'd like to make decorations hidden also. Apparently that's a change they're actually making, which is a much needed change. Decorations should not be used in a strategy on defense. I think once they're being utilized in a strategy, it's time to take them away. Because that's not the point of having them. Just like back when decorations used to change troops' movement, because that was a thing for a little while. You could put decorations in certain spots and troops wouldn't go there, or they would path a little differently. They changed it, so now they gotta change this too. He's got the king under control. That Frosty helps out a lot with that. It's like having the giant arrow almost. Where did the queen... Oh, she went back down. I thought she was going to come around the top side. I guess that works. There we go. GG. A toggle to turn them off. Yeah. Yep, just like the screen shake. You know, I went back and watched one of my old videos. I didn't realize I used to play Clash of Clans with screen shake on. That seems crazy to me, because I didn't think I ever did. But apparently I did for some time. Can I share the defensive base with you, which I use in Legend League? I don't see any question we ask. I've been answering questions all night. I don't know what you mean. Sometimes you gotta give me a minute to look up and see the question. But sure, I'll share the base. Let me check my Legends account and see what exactly I have on there. I said, can you share? I saw that. You gotta have a little bit of patience. There you go. I'll post it in Twitch as well. That is my current Legend League base. It is a WBB base. So if you like it, go check out WBB! Exclamation bases! It is a bit of an older base, though. It was from early this month. Let's grab some more stuff. We are getting close to Legends League, ladies and gentlemen. It was also super annoying finding or rebuilding bases to defend the Broom Witch in the middle of the push. Oh, yeah. And then change to Pinata camps for the end. Yeah, this is not a good season for Legends League, that's for sure. Also, they said that this was going to be the biggest Clash-iversary event ever. Am I crazy to say that that was not the case? I don't know. It just didn't feel that special. Especially compared to the 10th anniversary. Wasn't really a whole lot going on. Like, there's a bunch... I think it's not that there wasn't much going on. I think there actually might have been too much going on, because it was like a bunch of little things, and everything kept changing like once a week. Like the hero thing was only for like a week, to where you could have use your heroes while they're upgrading, because that was like part of the whole thing. I didn't even use that event because it was like here and gone so fast. And even if I did use it, it was only good for like a 1 upgrade. And everything else is just so quick, it's hard to keep up with, and this is coming from a player who's relatively active in Clash of Clans. I like to think I'm pretty active in the game. Maybe not as active as a creator should be, but I'm still on every day playing the game. Even if I forget to stream. I never forget to stream, it's just, yeah, schedule is tricky sometimes. Is that a good base to use for Clan War? I haven't really tried it in Clan War. Typically, you don't want to use bases that are made for Legends for Clan War, because Legends League bases are built with the idea of the attacker not being able to see your base ahead of time. So that's really the biggest difference between like War and CWL bases versus Legend bases. Now that's not to say it won't work. Could be worth a try. Where are all the camps at? There's one. And that prince is annoying. That fire spinner went down so fast. Here we go. Also, the event troops that we got to use. Why didn't we get any new event troops? This would have been a good time. This actually would have been an incredible time to bring in the Elephant Rider. Or just anything that was new. Like, it's cool to rehash the old troops. But if you want your Clashiversary to feel special, it should have some new troops too. I am an official creator for Supercell. So, Supercell creators basically have 3 tiers. I don't know what they call tier 1. Tier 2 is what I am, which is an official creator. And then the top tier of creator, which is the big creators, they're called super creators. I'm not at tier 3 yet. I'm in the middle. And what that means is basically I'm able to do giveaways. I also have access to a few resources that Supercell is kind enough to share with us. $48.57. Next attack. It'll take a few more to get to 49. How are we low battery? We're literally plugged in. Is it charging? It says it's charging, but I guess it's not charging well enough. Do one now. I have no giveaways at the moment. I'm trying to save my creator elixir, which is what we use to buy giveaways. I'm saving what I do have for the subathon, and we will spend it all on the subathon. It'll be a big event when it happens. I am excited. What does giveaway mean? So when I do a giveaway, that means I give a random person in the community either a scenery, a skin, a gold pass, an event pass, something that you can use in the game. I'll usually either give you a code or I'll have you add me on Supercell ID. Would you like to attack on my base? I have a few Legends bases, but you edited them to your taste, so you want to check if they can hold out. I appreciate the offer, but I want to just kind of keep doing what I'm doing at the moment and get this account into Legends League. Still got a well, we're getting fairly close. But I want to stay focused on that task at the moment. That wall breaker didn't make it. I don't even know what it got targeted by. It's annoying. Oh, the hook grabbed my king. Okay. Sure. Go inside of the base. Good lord, that's annoying. Go. Alright, everybody's in. There should be an attack my base points redemption. It's not a bad idea. We could probably add something like that. Something I need to stop doing is I need to stop doing like points redemption things for YouTube for free. Like adding me as a friend or doing base reviews. We might need to make that like a Twitch only thing. They need to add channel points to YouTube. That would be the most ideal thing to do. Alright, 4880. One more attack will be at 49. Then we'll have 100 trophies to go. Which is about roughly 5 attacks. So we're like 6 attacks away from Legends now. What? See? Oh, I remember this scenery. Was this last year's Christmas scenery? I don't know if I have this one. I'll have to buy it if not. It's a pretty cool scenery though. I don't know that I'd run a Christmas scenery in the middle of the summer. Well, to be fair, we also see pro players running Christmas skins on their heroes all year round. Alright, that'll move in. This is a good value compartment right here. Oh, it's this base. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I've hit this base quite a bit. I think everybody has at this point. It's a pretty common one. Boom. Still lost the fox. It's a shame. Oh, we got CC troops out as well. I probably should funnel the bottom side instead. Yeah, because we're not getting that top funnel. So let's do this. We're just going to utilize the army camps this time. As much as I complain about it, now we're using it. But hey, it's there, we might as well. There we go. The wall break. Oh, these stupid P.E.K.K.A.s are gonna kill my log launcher. No. No. Stop it. Well, they got the walls open, so I guess that's good. I probably should have held the headhunters a little bit more. It's alright. Alright, we are getting there. Actually, September 1st is coming up. I'll have to check out what giveaways they give us, because it rotates each month on the 1st as to what giveaways are available for us to buy. I don't know if we'll get to do the subathon in September, though. How much time should I start a subathon with, like, as a default? I'm thinking, like, 48 hours. I think a minimum of 2 days would be probably a good way to start. We'll see. Alright, we got it. What's next? What's a good one? I guess we'll just take the elixir. Yeah, that's fine. We might be able to do that in like one hit, actually. It's only 800,000. Alright, let's try to find a base with at least 800,000 elixir. And then if it has 20 trophies, that'll be a bonus. This might be harder than I thought. What happened to all the high loot trophy, or all the high loot bases? Let's see. Nope. That ain't it. I want to get it in one hit. That one's close. So close. Oh, my 6 p.m. alarm. Do I need to start a war? I think I might. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Oh, we got 10 seconds. Who didn't do their attacks? Let's shame them. Flint and Money Mitch. Shame. Shame. Well, if we need to bench anybody, we know who to do. Get my Town Hall 8 out of there. We need one more person for a 20v20. Just throw... Should I throw in one of my little accounts, or do we make Jet do a war? Sir Jet didn't even put the thumb on. Should make for a funny match. Let's do it. Alright. Anyway. A little detour. Shoot. It might be faster just to do 2 bases with 400,000. Man, that one base was so close. Surely we can find a 1 million elixir base. Wow, the loot sucks in Titan. If you're gonna do farming, I think Champs is probably the place to be. This loot is absolutely terrible. Not a single 1 million elixir base. Or maybe I'm just unlucky. Hey, there we go. It's barely enough, but we'll take it. That was a weird way to go. I thought she was running down to that mortar there for a second. Yes, it does. Okay, so it's not just me. That's good. I do think Champs is the place to be if you're farming outside of Legends. Let's just pull her out of there. That's fine. Let's funnel this corner. That should be easy. There we go. Just do a little earthquake right there. Soften everything up. Come on, guys, get in there. My king's going on an adventure. What's new? Alright, so there we go. Stupid firecrackers. GG. Seven new levels coming to the Spring Trap. Yeah, actually, let's look at that post and talk about it. We'll get into that, actually. We'll look at that last after we get into Legends. Because we're close. We might as well finish this up first. But I'm glad you brought it up again, because I do want to talk about it before we end stream. Make a little video. I'm a little late to the punch on the video, but might as well still do it. Why not? Okay. Let's grab another. Ooh, this is a good one. That should be a one attack thing. Did we match already? Holy cow. That was fast. I don't know these guys. Should we be worried? Maybe. They're on a win streak. Might have to bring our A game on this one. Alright, we like a little bit of competition. Cool. I'll probably change up my bases. You don't raid enough anymore to be out Legends? Can't remember the last time you were farming? Yeah, usually I just stick to Legends as well. Just realized I've subbed you on Twitch and stream. You mean you followed? Let's see how long you've been following. You haven't followed yet. You should. We just passed 6,500 not too long ago. I think it was last stream we passed it. So now we're pushing for 7K. Add, rip. Blame Bezos. I don't even see an ad running. So I don't know. I guess just let me know when you're out of it, but if you're in an ad, you can't hear me anyway. Invis vial, sure. At least the town hall's down for an upgrade. Surprised they didn't take away that town hall weapon as well. Might as well. You're out? You're free from the ad? Nice. It's funny because Twitch has acknowledged that the ad experience on the platform sucks. It's really bad. So it's like, now the question is, why don't you do something about it? Like, I'm sure it's a problem that's gonna take some time to fix, but come on. It's been a problem for quite some time. So let's get that sorted out before Kick takes over. Which, to be honest, I'm glad Kick is doing well as a platform, because competition is a good thing in any, like, capacity. But I still also don't want to see Twitch die, because, well, then there goes competition. So hopefully they get that fixed. Watch the Craftsman battery power tool ad. Poor suckers. You have a shop full of Milwaukee and a few DeWalt. Oof, they're barking up the wrong tree then. Rip them. I don't know if I know anybody with Craftsman.
An idiot sandwich.
Hey, Mr. Morningstar. I might have to turn that one down. It's very loud. This makes me jump every time. Where I work, we use almost all DeWalt with a few Milwaukee. And then I personally have Makita. Just because somebody happened to offer me a bunch of Makita stuff at one point for pretty cheap. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And it does great. I have no complaints. Almost forgot to grab another challenge. We're almost done with clan games already. That was quick. It's because of that Hog Rider challenge we started with. But now there's nothing. Let's delete one or two of these. I can leave that one. Somebody might want that. We'll delete this one. Come on, give us one more juicy one. We'll take that. We will take that. We got earthquake boots, we got a log launcher, we can open up some walls. Do I speak Spanish? I do not speak Spanish. I know very, very little Spanish. I took Spanish class in high school and I didn't do well. I didn't expect that. She's actually just running them down. Fox is dead, of course. There we go, that'll work, I suppose. Earthquake there to get that opened up. Oh, I forgot my queen. I was looking, it's like, where'd my queen go? Well, it helps to actually put her on the map. Do I speak Chinese? No, I don't speak any Chinese. Well, I know ni hao, and that's it. That is the entirety of the Chinese that I speak. Literally the most basic of things. Apparently we're back at 10% battery again. When did I drop my warden in? I must have done the warden by mistake. Huh. Because I don't remember doing that. I guess for now we're doing hogs with no warden. This will be fun. That should be alright. Get the headhunters in. Yeah, it's fine. That was a big screw up though. If this was a good base, that would have definitely messed me up. And not been a 3-star. Luckily, it's a terrible base. I literally don't remember putting the warden in. But I'm also reading chat. Turkish, no. Meow? Isn't that just the sound that cats make? I don't know if that's Chinese. Your Chinese is better than mine. I don't even know what that means. Ni hao is literally just hello. There was another phrase that I knew in Chinese, but I don't remember it anymore. And it wasn't exactly an appropriate phrase anyway. Did warden instead of the queen? Well, that explains why I thought I had the queen in there. You could see my capacity for multitasking. Yeah, I don't really speak anything outside of English. I'm currently trying to learn Japanese, but that is very difficult. So we'll see how long that takes. Alright, we're actually hitting a Legends base. This is unironically one of the tougher Legends bases we've seen today. That's after doing actual Legends attacks. Come on, Fox. Oh my god, you're so stupid. Fox. Standing on the edge of the invis. Making life difficult. And the warden and everything targets my poor log launcher. This is a mess. So annoying. But we will save it. Just what we do. And everything is running away from my warden. Everything's fine. Yeah, we got it. We're chilling. Sloppy execution tonight, though. Jeez. In Ohio, learning Spanish is very important. As far as I witnessed, you may be wrong. I don't know if it's important, but it could definitely be helpful. We do have a fairly strong, like, Latino community. Especially in my line of work, it could be helpful if I knew Spanish, but it's not detrimental that I don't. It's very rare that we encounter Spanish-speaking people who don't know any English. It does happen. But then we can just use the little game of charades to figure out what we need to figure out. There we go. We are very close to Legends League. Actually, were we one attack away? I didn't even look at what my trophy count was, but we might be one attack away. Alright, this base is like an actual base. So I gotta focus up a little bit. See if we can manage that. Hello, Teslas. See how he has only... Never mind. I was going to point out that he only had 3 Teslas there. But he has 4. I was going to say that's a bit more meta. But it's not. Let's do this. 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 Poison that CC and all these troops that are here. Pop the king. Oh my goodness. Okay. The hook grabbed him just as I popped that ability. That was kind of crazy timing. Okay. We got it. No worries. It's actually really hard to fail attacks with this event that's going on, especially being outside of Legends. Most bases don't have a CC. This one did, but most of them don't. And that'll do it. In California, you must know Spanish, otherwise you could have some big problems in some counties. Yeah, that's why we got ICE over there. We're helping you out. We're gonna solve that problem real quick. Alrighty. 200 more points in the clan games. But we did it. We made it to Legends League. We hope. We'll see. Alright, I will grab another game. I thought I saw one in here that was exactly 200, but I guess not. That's too bad. I'll worry about this later then. Grab another CC while it's still free. Alright, while that's in... That was a racist comment? Oh, you're gonna be one of those. You think it's racist to get illegal people out of the country? That's crazy. Maybe they should have come in the right way to begin with. Oh, let's see. You respect my thought, but if you want to come in here and call me names like racist... then... Let's see. We'll just do that. Here we go. It has nothing to do with race, exactly. It has nothing to do with the race. Let's take a look at that Twitter post. And take a look at these changes that are coming. Let's do that. Maybe. Is my OBS gonna cooperate? From what you've seen, the legal Mexican immigrants are mad at the illegals jumping the line, so to speak. Yeah, exactly. Like Rhonda said, it has nothing to actually do with race. Even the people, not just Mexicans, but people from other countries who came here legally, they don't want to see other people coming in here illegally. Especially since they did all the work to come in the right way, you know? But we'll kind of divert away from politics. Alright, let me pull this up. My thing's not... There it goes. It's starting to work now. It wasn't recording! But we'll make a little video out of this. I'm going to turn down the music just a smidge so that I can hear myself think. Okay. So we'll take a look at this, kind of go over it a little bit, give my thoughts on it. It'll be a pretty short video. Because it's not a huge thing that's coming to the game. But I do think it's going to be very interesting. That should fit. Alright, so for anybody who missed it, Supercell did a few days ago, this was on the 22nd, so literally 2 days ago, they announced some fairly big changes coming to the game, and they said that these are going to be changes that go into effect in I think they said in about 2 weeks, roughly. So we have a couple of weeks before these actually hit. But we got a Springtrap rework and a Town Hall weapon level change. A removal, I guess. But let's talk about the Springtraps first, because I think it's really interesting and I think it's a really good change. So, instead of area effect, the Springtraps will only hit one troop, the one with the highest housing space. Which is amazing. This is a huge change for small troops, especially troops like the Hog Riders that I'm using. So, if you have a group of... The way the Springtrap works right now, I mean, I don't need to explain this, but just to point it out, if I had a bunch of Hog Riders hit one Springtrap, it's going to toss, what is it, 20 housing space worth of Hog Riders? It's not 20, is it? It's like 18, right? Okay, so 18. So, if I have a group of Hog Riders hit a Springtrap right now, it's going to throw 3 Hog Riders off the map. Once this change goes into effect, it would only throw 1 Hog Rider off the map. So that already is a huge change for, like, Hog Rider attacks and other attacks that use small troops. So I think that's an amazing change. It says, if the troop's housing space is larger than the Springtrap's capacity, it does high damage, which is an interesting terminology, high damage to the troop. If the troop is killed, it is ejected. If not, it throws the troop vertically, preventing them from moving and attacking for a short period of time. So troops that are more than 18 housing space, like Root Riders, wink wink, they're going to take high damage, and they're going to be stunned for each spring trap. And I think that's actually going to be really nice to help nerf Root Rider attacks, which is incredibly important. I've not said anything wrong, but you choose to block me as a guy who always watch here and watch. That was the wrongest thing to do. Dude, you called me racist for no good reason. Of course I timed you out. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Next up, it says... we already read this one, right? Yeah. So it says we will add 7 more levels to the spring traps from level 6 to 12, which is quite a few. And it said the same rework has been applied to builder base. We don't really care about that. But it says it's adding 7 more levels to the spring trap. So I am curious. It doesn't mention it anywhere in here. But I am curious if the spring trap housing space is going to increase. Also, I just realized this is blocking my face. Oh my goodness. I'm a noob streamer. There we go. That's fixed. So yeah, they say that we're getting 6 more levels of spring traps, which is crazy. And yeah, it doesn't say whether or not the housing space is going to increase. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But as it sets, the spring traps are at 18 housing space. This will be good, but also hurt the RC charge as well. You're just worried about dragons will be meta now? Yeah, I think something they could do to help with dragons is maybe do another rework for the Seeking Air Mines as well. Because the Seeking Air Mines, they could probably stand to do a little more damage, and it would be good if the Seeking Air Mines stunned the dragon, and that would actually just make them the equivalent of the new reworked spring traps. Because you got the stuns on the ground, it makes sense to put the stuns in the air, but I guess time will tell if they do any changes like that. But yeah, I guess, so would a spring trap actually be triggered by a hero and stun it? Because that would be really good for the RC charge too. That is a very good point. The ice block. Ice block would definitely be a good counter too, yeah, for sure. And then what else? Was that it? I think that was it for the spring traps. Yeah. So that's it for the spring traps, but I think this is going to be a significant change. It's going to be very interesting to see if it has any impact on the meta. I think that it could. So, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And then the other thing that they are changing is the Town Hall weapon level removals. So Town Halls 12 through 15, as of right now, you have to upgrade your Town Hall from 1 star to, what, 5 star, I believe, for each Town Hall level. And they're taking that away. All of those Town Halls will essentially be a 5-star Town Hall once the update goes live. So if you were planning on upgrading your Town Hall weapon level, I would recommend just not doing it. Just hold out. It's going to be pushed up to max when this update hits. The reason they said they're doing that, it says those levels are slowing down progression, so I'll be curious to see if they take away any other like levels on different buildings in the future, because some town halls, mainly the town halls that have like 2 levels for all the buildings, I could see them like consolidating those levels. But we're jumping out a little ahead of things here. We're making some assumptions. And then, yeah, they kind of point out the same thing here. Any ongoing Town Hall level weapons will be canceled. So if you haven't upgraded your Town Hall weapon, don't bother doing it. You don't want to lose out on the time or resources. But that's pretty much it. That's what they've announced. Like I said, I can't remember where I've seen it, but I believe they said this is going to go into the game in a couple of weeks. Was it on here that they said that? Yes, right here. So it says when the update arrives in a couple of weeks. So it looks like we can expect an update in a couple of weeks. Now, I don't know if it's going to be just this, or if this is just a piece of the update. I guess we'll have to kind of wait and see. It's a little bit early for a fall update, but here lately, the update timing for Clash has been a little bit different than just the seasonal updates. We've had basically extra updates in between, so we might have this as well as a few other things. But I guess we'll have to wait and find out there. Remove hero halls too. Definitely after August finals. Oh yeah, for sure. So that'll be, which, I mean, that's next weekend. So it looks like they're probably waiting not only after CWL, or not CWL, sorry, The August finals and CWL. That's so dumb. You don't like them taking away the town hall weapons? Alright, Senor Lorenzo, no worries. Just, I'll make sure that we're avoiding the topics of politics from now on. That way, nobody's getting upset. And you're not banned from the channel, I just did a timeout. So hopefully, if you're feeling up to it, you're welcome to come back on the next stream. Good to know. Thanks for reviewing that. No problem. Did I reach 5K? Hey, thank you for the follow, NYX. I appreciate that. We had just passed 6.5K. The next goal is going to be 7K, but it's going to take a little while to get there. But I do appreciate the follow. Thank you for that. Does it mean we won't get Town Hall weapon on Town Hall 18? I would be surprised if they still put weapon levels at Town Hall 18. But I mean, they didn't take it out for Town Hall 17. You can see it's still we still have the levels there. Because we did level up that one, right? Or did it just go straight to 5-star? I honestly don't even remember at this point. Oh, you meant trophies. Yeah, we got it. We made it up there. We are still searching at the moment. I think that's pretty much everything for that little snippet of a video. Like I said, it was a very short one, but I wanted to go over it. So we'll have Legends attacks here shortly, but I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here soon. So is it no more upgrading the Town Hall weapon, or they're removing the weapon? No, the weapon will still be there. It's just they're taking away, like, the lower levels. So basically, once you go up to Town Hall 12, you'll automatically have the Giga Bomb level of Town Hall, instead of having all those little levels before it, and the same for the other Town Hall levels. So the weapon's still there, just not the lower levels of the weapon. They said just for lower Town Halls? Yeah, it's all the way up to Town Hall 15. Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I don't think there were levels for Town Hall 16, right? To help lower levels progress faster, yeah. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Town Hall 18 brings. Town Hall 18 is probably, what, let's see. August, September, October, probably within like 4 months. I'd imagine we'll probably have Town Hall 18 like early November. Because World Finals wraps up on November 1st. So I really wouldn't be surprised if like November 3rd or November 10th we see the Town Hall 18 update. You think December? I don't think it'll be December. The reason I say that is we got Town Hall 17 very shortly after Worlds last year. We got Town Hall 17 last November. You think it'll be December too? We'll see. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. It's hard to say for sure. It also really depends on like how ready the Clash team is. If they're not ready, then obviously they'll push it up. Can I pull the timeout off of your account? Sure. I mean, you're here anyway. Let's see. Actually not sure how to do that. It doesn't matter. We're gonna wrap up this stream here shortly anyway, and you'll be able to type in the next stream. I'll make sure you're able to. Yeah, the moderation tools on YouTube kind of suck. Maybe I can do it here. No? Okay. Either way. Maybe tomorrow, NYX. We'll be back tomorrow for some Legends attacks. We can do some friendly challenges then. For tonight, I am going to head out, so let's see who's live to raid. For those of you on Kick and YouTube, I appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you all next time.